Hi, I'm Blythe Stevens, MFA Bliss Catalyst and creator of A Blythe Coach, where I help multi-passionate creatives take leaps of faith. Today I'm at Tanzschuh Tanzraum in Cologne, here to talk about how and why to take dance class notes. So I'll show you what kinds of notes I have taken in the past and do currently, and in a short amount of time, since we don't usually have time in class or maybe even right after class, although as soon as possible would be ideal, how we can capture thoughts. But first, why? For memory, for creativity, for choreography, for inspiration. We can capture quotes, we can capture feedback, critiques. We can capture them in a way that's suitable to us. So get on to the how. It's a trick question. It's however pleases and suits you best. Maybe class just got out and you've just got whatever materials, again, please you or that you have access to. Maybe it's a smaller notebook or a larger notebook or a loose leaf notebook like this one where I have notes about this video. Maybe it's going to be sketch notes. Maybe you're using pencil or pen. Maybe it's digitally. Maybe you're following a structure like Cornell notes or a evaluative log, which I'll share in a moment. Maybe you're capturing critiques, crits and corrections, quotes, glows and grows, goals and progress, habits and thoughts, feelings, emotions. Maybe you're venting, maybe you're capturing, maybe you're planning, maybe you're drawing. I'll share more from this evaluative log, which I adapted from one that I got from Alex Durant while working at Windward Community College on Oahu, Hawaii. And as I mentioned, glows and grows, which I learned from Cheryl Trieber Kawaoka while I was getting my teaching credential, also from the University of Hawaii at Manoa, where I got my Master of Fine Arts. Capture whatever you want, but a few ideas for places to look include what happened today, what sort of movement did we do? Did we do the usual exercises, new exercises? What are their names? What happened? Close, what did you do well? What was easy? What did you realize? What was fun? What highlights were there? Where are you ready to challenge yourself further? Are you noticing that you're improving, that you're experiencing transformation or growth? 3, where did you feel less confident? Grows. Where do you still see lots of room for growth? That was frustrating, that was challenging, that you didn't understand? What do you need more practice with? What support do you need for that? Finally, what's next? What are your targets for the next session, for between sessions? How could you seek support or create opportunities to learn more in that area and grow and improve? For rehearsals or performances or classes, we'll want to use the terminology that we know so far, as well as descriptions in more plain language using the elements of dance, or as I said, also describing with pictures, with drawings, with anything that we can to tap into the various senses, what we've seen, what we've experienced, and what we wish to create. So it may look like, in the case of a teacher, capturing the date, what we're covering, who was there, what's next, what challenges I'm facing as far as my teaching practice, as well as what is going well and what I'm celebrating. As a learner, it will have more to do with new skills, concepts, informations, and corrections. To wrap it up here briefly after class, this is very meta, I've taken notes about notes, how and why to take dance class notes, which I'll be sharing. passing along these notes on notes, basically what we've covered so far, why, how, whatever serves and pleases you, but I'm sharing some specific ideas as well with many possible structures and form, but particularly looking to what happened, glows, grows, and what's next. So as a quick example, even if I just had a few moments after taking class, teaching class, participating in rehearsal, I would note what happened. Some things that went really well. What happened today was we learned some new choreography for the dance, or I taught some new choreography for the dance, and we reviewed existing exercises and did some strengthening in one class at least. And what could go better is explaining the turn combination or going through that step by step. Another way to better teach, better access that information. What went particularly well was playing with a different class order just to spice it up and keep it fresh with the order, since we have a set order that we typically go in. Sometimes moving that around helps challenge our memory and also just give a different perspective. What's next? We'll continue on learning those things as well as experimenting with our own choreography for further artistic growth. I might draw some sketches of some of the movements, forms that we've done or seen, and continue to refine the process of note-taking depending on what I'm getting from it, what I'm able to carry forward, what's particularly valuable and beneficial to me over time, which I'll only learn through trying out different things and establishing that structure. Tell me what your questions are about taking notes for dance, why you take or you don't take dance class notes, and how. Keep dancing. Best of wishes to you in your note taking and in your creativity. I will see you here again soon, I hope. Until then.